Hello to all you Pisceans. Welcome for your monthly horoscope for April of 2019. And this is a general horoscope, so it's not tailor-made at all. When you're having really a situation there and you want an astrologer to look at it, just get in touch. Other than that, let's have a look at what this month is all about. It's an important month for the Pisceans. Why? Because lots of planets are in mutable signs, and you are a mutable sign. So lots of activity in key areas of your life, which is you, the other, your work, your home life. It is all a bit activated here during the month of April. So April is one of the more lively months for you. And so let's break this down. The thing that was going on last month is a bit continuing, although a bit less, you know. Mercury was going retrograde in your first house and joining Neptune 2 times. And now for the third time on the 2nd of April, Mercury will conjoin with Neptune. That means that you made a shift. You made a shift about what your perspective was of yourself. And it's as I said last month as well, I think that it's a good time to reinvent yourself. And now the new you, or to profiling yourself in a different way, is fantastic for you Pisceans to do that. Now still this energy of not knowing where to go, going to the left, and all these possibility energies that you Pisceans are so good at to deal with. I mean, there are other signs who really have a difficulty in navigating through that energy. It's still not fully away. Why is that? Because, as I said, Mercury is still in Pisces. Venus is also in Pisces. It's going to join Neptune around the 10th of the month. And Mars is also going to make an aspect with Neptune and with Jupiter. But that's more for the end of the month. So still a lot of your energy going on, Neptunian energy. So don't expect the things to be very clear yet. Clearer than last month, yes, but not clear totally. So with having Venus in your first house is of course very nice. It's very nice energy. It's good energy to just a haircut or buying new clothes, all of that. Not the 10th of the month. Why? Because then Venus is exact with Neptune, and you could be very content that one day, and then after that day, after that energy passes, you could say, what was I thinking? Or this doesn't work out, because Venus and Neptune together are very idealistic energy, and but it's difficult to materialize, so to make it concrete, I want to say. So yeah, but Venus in your first house is very forgiving. So if you are a person that is saying, oh, I'm so hard on myself, this could make a month that you're not that hard on yourself with Venus in the first house, and that you're okay with yourself, self-forgiving. And of course that makes you more forgiving towards others, which is a trait that Pisceans already have per definition. So it's a good month for being in peace with yourself and accepting yourself as you are, basically. That's not always an easy one, even not for Pisceans, to accept what you are, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And you have an opportunity this month to do so, to love yourself more, and maybe a tiny little bit, but it is a bit, and that's good. That's really good news for the Pisceans, to not be that hard on themselves. And but still, those possibilities, those of yourself, so what you could do to redefine yourself, it's still going on a bit. Now lots of energy is going on in your 4th house. So Mars is in Gemini for the whole month, and that will be in your 4th house of home. 4th house is your home. It's also your emotional well-being. Having a very active planet there in a very gentle area of your horoscope is not always easy to deal with. But when you are using this energy, this Mars energy, it wants to change something. Mars going through a house means that it wants to activate that house. So what you see a lot happening when Mars is in the 4th house, it's that we become more active at home. We work at home more, for instance, or we shift the furniture. That's a very easy thing to understand, but it can be as easy as that. Or it could be being more lively with relatives. That could be an annoying thing of Mars in the 4th house, because that could mean some disagreements there. Now, there is an energy towards the end of the month that I want to warn you for. It's nothing that you can't handle, because it's your Neptunian. It's that kind of Neptunian energy that you understand and navigate very well through. Mars at the end of the month is gonna make a link with Neptune in your sign, but also with Jupiter. Jupiter in your 10th house of work. So there could be, throughout the last couple of weeks of the month, and also the first week of May, there could be some manipulation going on, maybe from a family member. Mars in the 4th, that someone is trying to manipulate you, or a parent even. Mars in the 4th, that there could be a parent that is not confronting you straight away, but you know, in that kind of thing. You understand without words what I'm saying, right? You're a Piscean, of course you do. So when that is the case, when someone is trying to manipulate you from family, remind one thing, and that is that you cannot put your finger on it probably straight away. So it's a good time for you to gather information and to gather the facts and the figures. And that is that if you're not quite sure if this is happening, if it's not happening, because that's the energy that is around there at home there with you. Gather the information and wait it out. And it will become clear after the first week of May. Then things will really clear up when this is happening. And it can help you then in saying, look, this is what I've got, this is this and that, and this is my position here. But you could have to do with a parental authority, authority figures that are parental, mom or dad. If it's not that, it could be someone of the family, and you figure it out. You take your time, you figure it out what it is, you see all the possibilities, you see it from their standpoint as well. Very important, because Mars is not in your house. So you need to, I'm not going to say negotiate, that would be Mars in the 7th, but in the 4th house you need to see their perspective. But you don't have to be a doormat, you see what I mean? And then you will be able to reveal it and to act on it. So yeah, that if that is absolutely not the case, if you say, Veerle, what the hell are you talking about? Of course, Mars in the 4th house could be so many things. If you don't have any context, this is why those readings, doing those readings is not easy, those general readings. But you know your situation, you know what's going on. So, but on another level, it could mean that you move, that you're going to move. Mars in the 4th house. It could mean that you're going to sell your house, you're going to buy another house. Again, be very careful. If it comes to selling and buying, don't do it at the end of the month. Okay? So do it before or after the first week or second week even of May. Because of that Neptunian energy over there. So you could present yourself, not consciously, but in a way that other people misunderstand you. That's still on. That's still on. Someone was pointing out last month, how is it possible? You are a Virgo. How is it possible that you seem to understand Pisceans so much? I was raised with a Piscean. I have a sibling who has 4 planets in Pisces. So I know all about Pisceans. I mean, the good, the bad, and the ugly, of course. But that could be the reason why I know that sign so well. But I thought it was very funny when someone pointed out, how could you understand us Pisceans so well when you are a Virgo, which is the opposite sign? That's probably... I also have my North Node in Pisces, by the way. So I need to become more Piscean, which is not easy. But anyway... Other than that, Pisces, I think it's going to be an easier month for you than last month. Yes, definitely a bit clearer out there for sure, but certainly also a bit more lively, and I think you're gonna like that. Having said that, I wish you all the best, a very good month, dear Pisceans, and see you next month. Bye bye.